And welcome everyone to the second Workshop Wednesday, where we're going to be making some stuff here. Let me go ahead and pull up my chat over here so I know what's going on, which is not called that. One second. There we are. And we will pop out chat. Cool. All right. So, apologies for how blown out I am at certain points with this camera. It's just the nature of trying to get enough light on this. Also, apologies because I'm a little sick tonight. So I am going to be coughing probably quite a bit, but that's okay. Because tonight I'm really excited. I'm going to try molding for the first time, creating actual molds of things. I'm going to try making a mold of a die, a six-sided die, which you probably can't see too well. Let's see if I can put it up next to this camera. There we go. So there's a clear six-sided die, and I'm going to try to mold this out of a particular rubber mold here that I've got. This is my first time trying this ever. And obviously, because of how long it takes, hey Master Chief, for this to happen, this is going to be one of those things where it'll take a while. And then eventually we'll get there. But we'll have to come back to this in a few hours to before we actually get moving. Actually, what I should do, is lay down some paper. So Workshop Wednesday requires some paper. Let's go with this one. This is obviously an older newspaper, but this will give us something to make sure that if you make a mess, it doesn't mess things up. All right, so this material, and so this is going to be what I put my mold in, just a plastic cup that I've cut in half, so I can actually get down in there. You know, if it was a full plastic cup, it'd be like this tall, and it'd be hard to get down in. So this is the main material, the base, and this is the, what do they call it? The catalyst. And we need a bunch of this to this. I think it's 10 to 1. And they actually have some nice things here. You can do it by weight, you can do it by volume. So it's basically 2 of these for 1 of these. Gotcha. Excuse me. I'll be doing that a lot tonight. Hey, Yakashiki. I will hopefully be finishing Sharazaku this coming Saturday. That is the plan. Kit Bash is every other Saturday. So, basically, I need to mix thoroughly. Do they provide a mixing? No, they don't. That's going to be a problem. I need something to mix with. Do I have something? I should have some. Oh, there we go. Yep. I have some sticks. Okay, that's good. Use that to mix with. Alright, so I don't need much, basically just enough to make, to be as deep as this die. So, I'm just gonna get started here. I don't think I will need gloves. Maybe I will. You know what, I'm going to add some gloves. I'm just a little worried about this. So the cool thing about this is hopefully I will be able to move on from this to molding more intricate objects. It'd be cool to be able to mold like little minis or figurines. We'll see. Okay, so let me get this stuff off. Eee. Right. So we need, is this, okay, yeah, that goops. All right, so I need, so 2 fluid ounces of this stuff. That's a little awkward. There's a 1 fluid ounce poured in. Definitely need more than that. So let's go with a total of, I'm thinking 4 fluid ounces. Wow. How can I get this so you can see it all? There we go. Dump that in there. So there's 2 ounces. It's very goopy. Let me contrast that with my dye. That actually might be enough right there for a single dye. Okay. Yeah, it's enough for a dye. Good. Okay, so I'm gonna need 2 fluid ounces. Well, then the catalyst. Need to pop that off, which might be tricky. Yeah, that might need to be pierced. Yeah, it needs to be pierced. Can I just do it this way? Good. Okay. Okay. That's good enough. So we need 1 scoop of the catalyst in there. And then we mix. And it should turn pink. I think. Maybe not. Apparently not. Mix thoroughly. Trying to mix thoroughly. I have no idea what consistency I should be looking for. But it's turning into sort of an icing consistency now. A thick icing consistency. Have I forked out money for any Gundam versus DLC? Not yet. Maybe soon. Okay. Alright, that is feeling pretty well mixed. And I'm going to let that goop off of the stick. Might as well use all of it. Okay. Put it over to the side, that'll just go there. And then I'm going to put, yeah, it's bubbling a lot. Then I'm going to put that dye in and just push it down until it's, there we go. Just right there on the in the material. Yeah, just gonna let that sit. So it is now completely flat on the top of the mold material. Oops. It's gooping everywhere. That's right. That's what I wanted to take care of. Let me grab some napkins here or something. Okay. Let's get some of this stuff cleaned off the side of the container because it dripped down the side, which is not great for storage, having this material just kind of sitting there on the side. Okay, there's that, and then I think one more should do it. Alright, put it on a dry spot, put the lid on. And similarly, I will put the cap on this. Alright, so here's the thing. Obviously this is going to take like 2 to 4 hours to cure, this will. So there's not much I can do with that at this point. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that to the side and start on another project. See, it's bubbling quite a lot there. I don't know how well you can see that. I'm going to move that up a little bit. Lots of little bubbles in that, which as I understand it is normal. All right, so that's off to one side. Now I'm just going to go ahead and actually probably put this stuff back in the box for now. I should probably clean off some of this stuff. But I think for now, I'll just move it to one side. Yeah, okay. I will just take all this, fold it in. There we go. Now, like I said, that was one project for tonight, but we're not done. I came across this neat little project a while back to put a bunch of games into an Altoids tin. Turn an Altoids tin into an like 11-in-1 games container, travel container. Now I can't necessarily complete every single bit of this tonight. Excuse me. Like I said, I'll be doing a lot of that tonight as well. There we go. Well, I can put together a bunch of the materials now. So let me go and grab the instructions. Oops. And that's there. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do, excuse me, is set up these, which will be our game boards, and they will go essentially on the top of the tin. So you just print it out from online, and I'll have the link down there in the description below. These get cut out, and we're actually going to cut out those corners as well. But those will be our playing fields for the games. And ideally, you put these in like Magic the Gathering, you know, plastic sleeves. I don't have those. That's okay for now. So there's backgammon there. You'll be wondering how you're going to get the pieces. Well, we'll get there. Might as well cut these. So here's our 9x9 board, which you can use for Go or Reversi. Simple Go, but still. There's our Go board. think it's 9 by 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. This is a bigger playing field. Not quite sure what this would be for. That's pretty cool. Throw some whiskey in that mug. That's a good idea. I should totally have some, cribbage. I found I have a really good time, or a good amount of luck, with hot toddies, which are like whiskey and honey and cinnamon. I should make one of those tonight. It's a good idea. Checkerboard for checkers or chess. And again, you may be wondering, well, wait, how are we gonna have pieces for this? Well, we have ways. Now, the original has something a little complicated that I'm not going to do. I'm going to do a simplified version of his. And there's a modification here involving bobby pins, which I don't have any bobby pins, but I'll be able to get some soon. We'll cut the cribbage board edges there. Sorry, the backgammon edges there. There. And we have a few more. There's an extra cribbage. That's weird. Or backgammon. I keep saying cribbage. And then there's like a 9-man's Morris board. So a bunch of duplicates here just in case. Is that another? No. Oh yeah. Yep. That's that. All right. So we'll do the Chinese checkers board. Yeah, hot toddies are pretty awesome. So, doing that soon. So we'll do this for another 20 minutes or so, just so you get an idea of what I'm doing, and then we'll cut. And I'll come back later on tonight to show you guys the full progress, and we'll unmold that. So basically, we need quite a bit of time for the unmolding. There's no point in staying live for like 4 hours while we wait for that. I might end up doing a drawing stream in between, but we'll need to cut out here after about 20 minutes. I actually have a little thing to do at that time anyway, so that works out. So I'm not sure what this is for. It's awfully hard to do. Oops. To do what I think they're trying to do. Okay, so there's that. And there's that. And those are duplicates. Okay. Clean this stuff off. Clean that off. All right. So these are our playing boards. Where are our pieces? Well, this is a magnetic board. It's black on one side, white on the other. So I'm going to make a bunch of little playing pieces with this board just by cutting out small pieces. And hopefully this is going to work. We'll find out. I'm going to try making pieces about yay, but yeah, that's cutting very easily. This was, oh, I don't know, 20 bucks online. One problem is they're magnetic. They tend to stick to the scissors. Now there's an interesting question about whether these should stay square or whether I should round them to be circular. I'm actually okay with them being square for now. Like, I don't think there's going to be a huge... Well, actually, if they're circular, they're going to take up less space. It'll be a little easier to move around on the boards. Now, what I'm doing here is, if you're playing Go, that means you need a lot of pieces. So I'm cutting off plenty of these. It's got a little thicker as time went on. What about chess, though? Well, I'm going to take some of these and write with a Sharpie letter K, Q, P, etc. I will need, that's something I hadn't thought of. I will need like a silver pen for the black. That's a good point. I hadn't thought of that at all. I'll have to do that. Now, these aren't all perfectly the same size. That's fine. You know, nothing's perfect. Okay. Might as well do the rest of these. And you can always change the size a little bit. You know, you can always cut some down, etc. All right, so here are a bunch of little pieces. So the idea is, and again, I'll get bobby pins for this, but I'll put some bobby pins on either side, and then we can slide one of these on between the bobby pins, and then set down our pieces. There's a piece there. My black piece goes there. White piece goes there. And because they're magnetic, they stick. Whoops. Yeah. Because they're magnetic, they stick. So they're not sticking very well on the black side. No, that's okay. So, you know, it's not perfect. So the black side is the magnetic side. Excuse me. So the idea is, you know, if you're really moving them around, they might move off. But for travel purposes, this is fine, right? They don't need to be perfect. So there's those. So let me look at the. So this would be. So there's our chessboard. So we want pieces that are about that big. So yeah, we're gonna just do the same thing here. And we will make, hello, Cyrus. Am I right? That looks good. So I'll cut another strip. And trying to be reasonably even. I don't think I'll need all of these. Yep, I got a little thicker over there than on the bottom. So that's a little too thick. That's actually a little too thin. So I'm going to go ahead and cut here. Yeah, and I'm going to use these. So let me cut. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, oops, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So there's one side. It'll be the white side. we'll go ahead and grab a Sharpie. I believe I have a, yeah. This is a fine tipped Sharpie. And so we're going to go ahead and, in fact, what I'll do, excuse me, I'll put those here. That way they'll be held down as I write on them. And they're kind of more rectangular than square. Okay, so this is going to be our king. That'll be our queen. Ooh. They're still moving around significantly. Then bishops. So maybe I can just grab the edge. And then there'll be another bishop down there. Now the knight can't be K, right? Because you already have a king. So we use N for the knights. And that'll be a knight there. Oops. Knight. This is very, very jittery. Way more jittery than I hoped. Knight. It's hard not for to make your finger shake. And then rooks. Oops. So we'll do a rook here. R. And that'll be another rook there. R. Oops. Ooh. And the rest are obviously pawns. Although actually, now that I think about it, I don't need to do pawns. Because we can just use the white pieces for pawns. The unmarked pieces for pawns. That's fine. Cool. So it'll be obvious what they are. Okay, sweet. So let me just make absolutely sure I don't already have a silver pen. Double check here. Nope. Okay. So I'll have to wait for a bit. Meanwhile, we'll do that. Okay. So that's the basic idea. I'm going to go ahead and take these. Now, I think this will make sense. It'll make more sense if they're in a bag. Let me grab get a bag. Because I think if they're not in a bag, then it'll be really hard to pull them off the bottom. If they're in a bag, you can just pull them all. And where's the other? So it seems a shame to not use this. So let's go ahead and, whoops, I've got a little bit of Sharpie on the edge of this. Okay, got a little Sharpie on my finger. Sharpie on my finger. So we might as well cut out a few more pieces out of this. Don't know what I'll use the rest of the mat for, but I'm sure there's something. I'll Google it, see what other folks have used magnetic mats for. There. Okay. Bunch more pieces. Good. All right. So we're going to go ahead and I wonder how well that Sharpie. Nope. Good. The Sharpie's not smudging. Take these off. Put them in there. All those in the bag. Rest of those in the bag. I think those will be enough pieces for these games. I'll double check, may have to grab more. There's a plastic bag. May even end up cutting some of that out. Oh, there's a bunch of pieces on the side. It got all stuck. Okay. So like I said, I'll come back in and add some silver on the others. So this goes in. Well, actually, let's grab all these. Put those in the bottom. Oh, yep, those fit nice and well. And then we have our pieces. Go ahead and like that. So here are a bunch of different games. Total of, how many do we have here? Come on out. Oh, that's interesting. What's the problem? There we are. 1, 2, 3, 4 really. 5, 6 the other one. 7, 8, 9, 10 different games. Probably with extras on these sides of boards. 10 games in an all toys tin. That's pretty cool. Alright, so yeah, that was our little workshop Wednesday. Like I said, I'll be coming back online later on this evening to show you all where I am with the die. Hopefully that will turn out well. We'll see. Yeah, that'll be the plan. And that's it. I will also try to come. Oh, a couple more pieces on here. I will also probably do another Tuesday drawing stream later on tonight. So that's it for this one. Thanks all, and see you guys later on tonight. Bye-bye.